Let me get that for you. Konnichiwa, bitches!
Liv Morgan in tears after Dominik Mysterio involved in a ghastly car accident. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. Tragedy can strike when we least expect it, and for Liv Morgan, that moment came like a lightning bolt out of nowhere. The WWE Universe has been shaken, fans are heartbroken, and tonight, we bring you a story no one ever saw coming. A devastating car accident has changed everything. And at the center of it all, Dominik Mysterio, the man whose life now hangs in the balance, and Liv Morgan, left shattered in its aftermath. Liv Morgan in tears after Dominik Mysterio involved in a ghastly car accident. The relationship grows. In recent months, WWE fans had been buzzing about one of the most unexpected, yet captivating developments on Raw: the growing tension, chemistry, and confusion between Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio. It started as subtle glances, interference in each other's matches, and cryptic promos that hinted at something deeper beneath the surface. Liv Morgan, the chaotic wildcard of the women's division, known for her unpredictability and fearlessness, and Dominik Mysterio, the conflicted son of a legend, caught between loyalty to the Judgment Day and his own emerging independence. Though Dominik had remained committed to Rhea Ripley on-screen, fans couldn't ignore the simmering chemistry between him and Liv. Social media was ablaze with speculation. Was it a storyline? Was it real? Were Liv and Dominik crossing lines that even WWE's Wild Universe hadn't touched before? Backstage whispers only fueled the fire. Liv and Dominik were seen traveling together more frequently, spotted at the same gyms, and occasionally leaving arenas at the same time. The Judgment Day camp remained silent, but Liv, she embraced the mystery, tweeting cryptic messages, sharing moody photos, and letting the rumors swirl. A night of chaos. It was after Monday Night Raw in Detroit when tragedy struck. The show had ended on a dramatic cliffhanger, as Dominik had once again interfered in a Liv Morgan match, this time costing her a shot at the Women's World Championship. The crowd had erupted in confusion. Boos, cheers, disbelief. Liv stormed backstage. Cameras caught her confronting Dominik. No words were exchanged, just a haunting stare between two souls who clearly shared more than they wanted the world to know. But what no one knew was that just hours later, Liv and Dominik would be driving away from the arena, together. Reports began surfacing around 1:45 a.m. A high-speed collision had occurred near I-94, less than 15 miles from the arena. A black SUV registered under Dominik Mysterio's real name, Dominic Gutierrez, had swerved off the road after reportedly being sideswiped by another vehicle speeding recklessly. The car spun out of control, flipped twice, and slammed into a divider. Witnesses at the scene described the crash as horrific and unreal. One passerby claimed the vehicle was nearly unrecognizable. Liv Morgan found at the scene. Emergency responders arrived within minutes, and what they found would stun the WWE world. Liv Morgan was seen outside the vehicle, frantically screaming for help. She was reportedly the one who called 911, sobbing and incoherent, screaming Dominik's name over and over again. Sources say she had managed to crawl out of the SUV after the crash, her face bruised, her arms cut from shattered glass. But her focus was on one thing only: getting Dominik out. According to EMT reports, Liv had tried to pull Dominik from the vehicle herself before responders stopped her, fearing further injury to both of them. Dominik was unconscious, slumped against the passenger seat, blood visibly pooling beneath his head. The scene was chaos. Liv reportedly collapsed to her knees as they extracted him. She cried uncontrollably. Witnesses said they had never seen someone so emotionally broken. The aftermath at the hospital. Dominik Mysterio was rushed to Henry Ford Hospital in critical condition. Liv Morgan rode in the ambulance with him, reportedly holding his hand the entire way, refusing treatment for her own injuries until she was sure he would be taken care of. At the hospital, Dominik was stabilized but placed in a medically induced coma. Doctors confirmed severe trauma to his head and neck, multiple broken ribs, and a fractured clavicle. Liv Morgan, despite her emotional wreckage, was kept overnight for observation. She had minor concussions and deep lacerations on her forearms. But those injuries paled in comparison to the pain she was enduring emotionally. A nurse reportedly overheard Liv whispering to Dominik while he lay unconscious, "Please, don't leave me. Not like this. I need you. WWE superstars began to flood social media with support. Rhea Ripley, silent since her own injury weeks ago, posted a black screen with a broken heart emoji. Rey Mysterio was seen arriving at the hospital around 5 a.m., visibly shaken, his wife Angie in tears. Wee's reaction. WWE issued a brief statement early that morning. WWE is aware of a vehicular incident involving superstars Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. We are in close contact with their families and will provide updates as available. Our thoughts are with Dominik, Liv, and their loved ones during this time. Triple H, the chief content officer, made a brief appearance later that day on WWE's digital platforms, somber and shaken. This isn't about storylines or shows right now. This is real life. Dominik is family. Liv is family. We are praying for both of them. An emergency team meeting was held before that night's NXT tapings. Many performers wore black armbands. Fans gathered outside the hospital holding signs that read, #Pray for Dom, and Stay Strong, Liv. Liv breaks her silence. 3 days after the crash, Liv Morgan finally addressed the WWE Universe. She appeared via a video message on Raw, her face bruised, her voice trembling. Liv, in tears. This isn't how I wanted the world to see me. But I needed to speak, because I don't know what else to do. Dominik is still fighting, and I can't stop blaming myself, for everything. For convincing him to ride with me. For what we said in the car. For everything I should have said but didn't. He's more than what you see on TV. He's not just Dirty Dom. He's kind, he's real, and he saved me in ways no one will ever understand. Please, please keep praying. He needs you. I need you. And Dom, if you're watching this somehow, I'm not leaving you. Ever. The emotional video went viral instantly. Even non-WWE fans were touched by her honesty. News outlets across the country picked up the story. #Liv and Dom trended for over 24 hours straight. Conspiracy or coincidence? But as always, the internet had questions. Too many questions. Who was driving the other vehicle that caused the crash? Why hasn't anyone been arrested? Was this just a tragic accident, or something more sinister? Some fans began speculating that the crash wasn't random. Rumors spread that Dominik had been receiving threats online after his controversial storyline with Liv. Others pointed fingers at Judgment Day. Could Finn Balor or Damian Priest have felt betrayed by Dominik's closeness to Liv? Even Rhea Ripley's silence began to spark theories. Was she truly grieving, or was there more to the story? Some fans claimed that she unfollowed Liv Morgan the day after the crash. Others said she had been in contact with police about security concerns. The speculation became so wild that WWE was forced to release a second statement, urging fans not to jump to conclusions and to respect the ongoing investigation. A ray of hope. After nearly a week in a coma, hope finally returned. Doctors announced that Dominik had shown signs of brain activity and would be gradually brought out of sedation. Liv Morgan was in the room when it happened. She reportedly broke down crying, clutching his hand as his eyes fluttered open for the first time. She tweeted later that night, "My heart is beating again. He's awake. Thank you, everyone. We're not done yet." Dominik couldn't speak yet, but he squeezed Liv's hand 3 times, their private way of saying, "I love you." Rey Mysterio was seen smiling outside the hospital for the first time in days. WWE announced a special tribute episode of Raw dedicated to Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. The future. No one knows what comes next. Dominik's in for a long road of recovery. His in-ring future remains uncertain. Liv Morgan, while physically cleared, has not returned to Raw. WWE insiders say the company has offered her time off, indefinitely. Triple H said in a heartfelt interview, "Sometimes, we forget these are human beings. What Liv went through, what Dom is going through, it changes a person forever. And WWE will stand by them no matter what they choose." Conclusion. WWE is known for its spectacle. Its larger-than-life characters. Its wild betrayals and epic triumphs. But this time, it's real. A woman broken, a man fighting for his life, and a bond that no script could ever write. As Dominik Mysterio continues to heal,